Hi, my name is Crystal Allen, and I am extremely excited to have been chosen as one of the Spirit of Texas authors for 2016. Thank you, committee members, for choosing me to represent the Spirit of Texas reading program. My books, How LAMAR'S Bad Prank won a BUBBA-SIZED trophy, and The Loreline were both chosen for this accolade. Let me tell you a little bit about them. First, Lamar. In How LAMAR'S Bad Prank won a BUBBA-SIZED trophy, 13-year-old Lamar Washington believes he is the maddest, baddest, most spectacular bowler ever. But when it comes to girls, gutter balls. So, he's decided that over the summer, he's going to change his image from dud to stud. But things don't really go that well for Lamar. He meets up with a bad boy who convinces him to take a couple of shortcuts, and Lamar ends up making a monumental error, one so huge that it ruins every relationship in his life. Now he's got to figure out how he's going to mend those ties, no matter what it takes. My other book is The Loreline. In this one, 13-year-old Laura Dyson loves two things: pitching and that hunky-chunky Troy Bailey. But everything isn't a love fest for Laura. Her classmates make fun of her because she's overweight, and Laura's now to the point where she's starting to believe that she is the names that her classmates are calling her. It's not until she spends some time with her grandmother on her farm where she goes inside an old shack. And inside that shack, there's a ledger. And that ledger has something in it from every Laura in the Loreline. Now Laura realizes all the wonderful things that she is, but even better yet, she realizes all the great things that she can become. The Loreline. I have three distinct reasons why I'm excited to have been chosen as a Spirit of Texas author. Let me tell them to you. Number one, I love writing for middle graders, especially reluctant readers. I write humorous, contemporary fiction, and just like movies and, speeches, if they think it's funny, sometimes you'll get an audience that you wouldn't have normally picked up. I'm excited that the Spirit of Texas Committee recognized that I write humorous stories and gave me this accolade for that. That really revved my engines, and thank you so very much. Two, because of my books, I've been welcomed into many schools where I give writing workshops to the students. The way I see it, they can learn about me online, but teaching them my writing secrets, watching those young writers from reluctant to high level gain confidence, and then igniting them to enter my writing contest is my purpose in life. You know your purpose when you find it. This is mine. As a Spirit of Texas author, I'm hoping to be that positive change for those children who need inspiration and encouragement to write. When a child opens a book, the imagination awakens and all things become possible. I want to be a part of making that happen. That's the Spirit of Texas. And number three, I grew up a reluctant writer and a reluctant reader. But the most incredible librarian on the planet gave me Charlotte's Web. That book changed everything for me. I think it's because Fern and I had so much in common. We both lived on farms. Neither one of us had many friends. And we both loved animals. I will forever be grateful to that librarian for putting the right book into my hands at the right time. I began creating my own stories, but it never occurred to me that I could be an author when I grew up. As far as I knew, there weren't any African American authors. And race has never been the driving force in my books, but as an author of color, I want all children to know that they matter. And that they can reach out and do anything and be anything that they want to be. That's the spirit of Texas, and that's what's in my spirit too. I'm currently working on a middle grade series for my publisher, Bowser and Bray, a division of HarperCollins. If you love Ramona Quimby, you're sure to love the magnificent Maya Timms. First book in the series is entitled Spirit Week Showdown. Book 1, it released back in January, and book 2 will be available in January of next year. Again, I'm so blessed. And I'm also so honored to join the group of Spirit of Texas authors. Thank you again, committee members. Thank you.